Green Day should sue the long shot, and this video is going to explain why. Stick around to the very last second of this video to become the world's biggest Green Day international superfan.
The evidence. In 2018, we got yet another ambitious but fun side project from Green Day's very own Billie Joe Armstrong. Calling himself the Long Shot, Billie Joe Armstrong crafted a scrappy yet poppy album with elements of traditional rock and roll, garage, and power pop. While not a far cry from the Green Day sound, it's got a bit of a different vibe to it. But if you're a Green Day fan, you will definitely love this. It's not like Tré Cool's wacko projects like The Dead Mermaids or Boo Boo and the Brood. The Long Shot released 3 EPs, a standalone single, and one glorious studio LP entitled Love is for Losers. What we are focusing on here today is the 11th and final track of Love is for Losers, a cover of Goodbye to Romance by the Prince of Bat-Biting himself, Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, John, whatever his name is, Sharon, the guy who said he was going to die on the road.
In a very rare instance with this band, Green Day,
I wasn't in love with this cover. Love is for Losers up to this point was a perfect record, but this cover wasn't jiving with my ear parts. I didn't really understand Billie Joe Armstrong's perspective on the subject matter, and that kind of was a deal breaker for me at the time. By the time my ears had warmed up to this, and I understood more of what he was going for with the cover, I'd moved on to other listening
projects, songs, and albums. And then I went back to Billie Joe's rendition, and now Green Day's lawyers and Green Day's rebel police force are going to have to haul Billie Joe away. Jillybo Legweek is on the lam. As I began rocking out to this song more and more often, I noticed something familiar. Very strange, yet familiar. Billie's version is 4 minutes and 21 seconds, where the original is 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Billie Joe Armstrong has taken out some of the original, but in doing so, has also added to the romance. The goodbye to. Green Day fans, get your pens or your cell phones ready, because I am about to tell you from way back here exactly what is hidden within the cover and where you can find it under the cover. At the 2 minute and 55 second mark in the Long Shot's Goodbye to Romance cover, there is a guitar solo pulled straight out of 21st Century Breakdown, the single from Billie Joe's side project called Green Day. If you want to compare and hear this for yourself, go to 4 minutes and 23 seconds into 21st Century Breakdown, and then 2 minutes and 55 seconds, that mark of Goodbye to Romance by The Long Shot. Now, here's an interesting side note while we're into the real meat of this discussion. If we're talking about the music video, it's the part where the two politicians start kissing each other. So that's bueno. The title track to 21st Century Breakdown is a complex song with many moving parts and different sounds. This grandiose solo is tied to the central ideas and themes of the album. The very easy to understand plot revolving around Christian and Gloria. It's so easy to follow and so simple that anybody can understand the straight ahead narrative of this record.
And stop! Just for a second, we're gonna look at this stuff right here. Look at this stuff right here. Just for a minute, 1 minute.
Christian and Gloria. It's the through line that completes this epic journey in its dramatic and somewhat controversial last lines.
Oh, dream, American dream.
Oh, dream, American dream. I can't even sleep from the night till dawn. I'll scream, American scream. Believe what you see from heroes and gods. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why Green Day should be suing the long shot in whatever year you're watching this cringy YouTube video. Like, subscribe, be a dork,